Hello farmers and welcome back to Elmcreek. It's going to take a while to get used to saying that. I almost said Griffin, Indiana, honestly. But we are on our way to the store. We're now in the month of September. I'm leaving out 1 day per month until about December when winter comes. Just because I don't have that much to do. I could be doing some contracts and such. But today I got a little bit of a busy day going ahead. Our sorghum is ready for harvesting. So we need to buy some more stuff. In the shop, still kind of the same used vehicle sale. Looks like everything's rotated to the left a little bit. And we got rid of one thing, which was the forage harvester, and now they added this thing, which is for an auger wagon. It's a chaser bin. Different type of crops. It looks like it's for root crops on. Oh, right there, potatoes. If you look at the bottom, Peanut, it says right there. So I was kind of hoping for a combine sale right away. I really don't like to lease things at all. But we probably will at the beginning of the series here and there until we get our money situated. Let's go into harvesters. We're just going to buy the cheapest John Deere there is. Sounds kind of bad when I say it that way for some reason. I mean, we're going from $550 down to $285. We can afford that. So let's go ahead and grab the John Deere. We're going to go with Michelin. Crawler. Do I want a crawler? Standard? 20,000 for a crawler. Or 2,000 for wides. I'll go with wides. We can go ahead and do that. Nameplate. Let's go ahead and let's go front and back. Why not? Main color, we're going to go with John Deere green. And type 1. Can I name this? Is this gonna fit? As we go along here, I think it will. And we're just gonna name it Chomper. But I had to put something at the end. Hashtag Chomper. Why not? Let's go ahead. Let's see. Type. Yeah, we're all set there. We're good to go. So that's going to cost us $287,250. I didn't even see how much does it actually hold for grain. 10,000 liters. I mean that's fine by me. I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and buy that. Okay, we bought that. The header. Do I just want to lease the header for now and hopefully it comes on sale? I don't think the header was that much. Let's back on up. And back on up. And back on up. Nope. I think we backed up too far. Or I backed up too far. My bad. I got to go to here to here. Headers. And the cheapest John Deere header is right here. That is a 7.6 meter for $43,000. Well, we need it, don't we? And there's no options here, so let's go ahead and yeah, we're gonna buy it. I'm not gonna wait for a sale to come on. Eventually, I probably will get a bigger harvester anyway, so this will do us just fine for now. While we're here, because we are harvesting today, well, I will need a trailer. I've actually downloaded. There are some mods on the mod hub. I'm recording this. I got home from work today on Monday. They've released. There are some mods on the mod hub. It's kind of the same. They're all from Giants, I do believe, so it's not modders. So I added the Strotman. As we all know, that's kind of been in the game forever. So I may get that in the future when I transport eggs and such. But for today, we're going to go with a Brantner and probably this one right here. So this is going to be a little bit different. So it doesn't tell you how many liters it holds. It tells you how many cubic meters it holds. Why does the combine tell me how many liters it holds? And this tells me how many cubic meters it holds. So I find this kind of interesting. For $33,000, this can hold up to 33.6 cubic meters. I was looking at this Brantner over here, and this only holds a little bit more, like one more cubic meter, but it's almost like 11,000 more. For what we got here, we're going to go ahead and click on that. Main color, do I want everything green? Probably not. Let's go ahead and change that to a different color that'll just slap you in the face. Probably that color there, but let me go ahead and look at the black one. I don't mind black, but you know me, I like to pick out weird colors. Oh, no extra charge for the color. Thank you. Wheel setup, wide tires, an extra 1,000. Wide tires next to standard. Standard. So there's two different kind of wide tires. All right. We got the extension on there. Is that the biggest extension? Yeah, I think we'll go with the extension. I hope the John Deere can unload into that. Trailer Borg, we're going everything with Michelin. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, so I'm just saying. Wide tires. Yeah, we'll go with the wide tires there. I think we are good to go. License plate. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, so no license plate for now. We can always change this later. Let's go ahead and buy this. And while we're here as well, we're not done buying things. Let's back up one more time. And now I got to find the front loaders. There we go, front loaders. And don't forget, we got the quickie. We got the quickie front loader attacher on the John Deere, so I got to get myself a quickie. Let's see, it's up to 140, 120. So it's going to be this one here, I guess. 10 grand. Okay, it's more than I thought it was. Now let's go ahead and get that. Oh, we can change the color. Where's the John Deere? And design color. Wait a minute. Back on up. No, we'll leave it like that. Or do I want to go with the John Deere yellow? Sure, why not? We can do that. $50 a piece more to upgrade that to that. Oh, we can do that. Let's go ahead and buy that. Yes, yes. And did I buy it? I think I did. While we're here as well, we need to go to... I'm just curious. If I went with the John Deere, that would have been $15,000 for the John Deere one, so the quickie was probably the way to go. Hopefully that fits. It should fit. Telehandlers, front loader tools, and of course we're going to need a pallet fork. Not right away, but we will. Wait. Quickie does not have a bucket? Not a bucket, but a pallet fork? Will this fit the quickie? Uh-oh. Well, that is the only... That's the only pallet fork here. Unless I'm missing something here. Front loader tools. Well, okay, let's go ahead and buy it. I mean, it's only I don't want to say it's only $1,700, but we'll find out here shortly. There is all my equipment right over there. I have spent a little time also before I started recording and doing some of my key bindings. So I should be kind of all set on that for now. And I'm not going to go ahead and do any of the manual shifting as of yet. And there we go. And hopefully that is all set there. Perfect. I've already gotten requests. I just barely published episode 1 like 20 minutes ago. And I've already gotten some requests of doing more first-person view all the time. In the tractor, probably not so much because I really suck at that. Good. The pallet fork fits on there perfectly. Now, the one thing I have not got is a... you want to revert? There we go. Is the trailer for the header. I'm going to try to bring that on down the road myself. Alright, so now what we're going to do, and I'm going to try this out again. Hire workers, set destination. And I want you just to come on down and go there, hopefully. All right, perfect. He's going to bring it on down. I don't know if that's Frank or not. He's kind of busy elsewhere right now. Yeah, that header is not that wide. It's going to get a little bit used to because both my series I've been playing in Farming Simulator 19 for a long time. With the farms and also Griffin, Indiana. Been doing manual attach, so I've been getting out and have to attach the hoses and PTO shafts. Now I don't have that currently. Now, I could be dropping some straw. Sorghum will produce straw. Can I get down the road here? Yes, we can. Probably should have my beacons on. There we go. Perfect. Do I want to drop straw? So I still got $600,000. So we got ourselves a harvester, we got ourselves a trailer, and we got ourselves a pallet fork. We're going to get ourselves some chickens because we can feed them sorghum, so we'll be getting some chickens today. And hopefully we'll start producing some eggs. Now, what I would like to do is buy one of the production facilities, but I think it might be too early for that. So I think we're going to wait until maybe next season and keep the money so maybe I can buy some more land. AI worker J has completed their task, so they just go up and leave, I hope. Hopefully. What the heck did I just do? Oh, I hit the wrong button. See, I've been so used to manual attach. I wanted to do this. Alright, so I didn't map the unfolding button, so I'll just have to do it on the keyboard. Luckily I remember what key it is. I'm hesitating here to figure out if I want to drop straw or not. Now, let me go ahead and turn off the beacons. I said turn off the beacons. There we go. Let's go into the store. A baler. What do we got for balers in FS22 for standard game stuff? Balers right here. The big baler. So I think we can change the size of the bales now. And you know me, I'm going to get myself a square baler, if anything, because they have a John Deere baler in here. No, they do not. That's fine. Round balers, not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. A baler. All right, I'll tell you what. We're going to harvest and put it into a swath. Let me back up for a second. What does a loading wagon go for? I was probably looking right at it. Trailers, auger wagons. Where are the loading manure? Forage wagons. 30,000. 46,000. So I can put... Nope, I was on the right page. Sorry. If I come down here to construction, we do have under silos the barn. This barn, the hayloft, will store hay and straw, not grass. So, no. Oh, that's the way it looks? Alright. I will drop this in a swath. Worst comes to worst, we'll just plow it on in. Disable straw. Nope, I want to keep it that way. How about you lower the header? And I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so apparently that key is not mapped correctly. Alright, so no problem. We'll just turn it on this way. I don't know how well conditioned this field's going to be in. That startled me for a second because I didn't see where it was cutting. Am I dropping? Sorghum does not drop as straw, but it's a cereal crop. Am I mistaken here? Can I enable? Straw is not available for current... Well, I guess I don't have to worry about it then. So let's not worry about it. I thought sorghum would drop as straw. No problem. We're going to go ahead and harvest this anyways. Now, I got a couple fields that need to be limed. I think they all need to be limed, honestly. The sugar beet field, I cultivated in. Then I found out afterwards, I think it needs to be plowed as well. So that kind of sucks. But that's fine. We'll take care of it at a later date. I got plenty of time. Like I said, the first year, quote-unquote season, we're just going to run one day a season because I don't have that much to do. I could do contracts. There are contracts. Maybe I'll do so here in a couple days if I don't have nothing to do. We'll wait and see. But today we're just going to focus on harvesting this field getting some feed for the chickens, and we'll get ourselves some chickens. That chicken pasture holds 30 chickens. I'm probably going to get 10, and hopefully Ronnie the rooster and the hens will do their thing over time. I don't need to produce eggs that much because I don't have the one place the eggs can go to is only the bakery, and that's for making cakes. And to make cakes, you need to make a lot of things. So we're a long ways away from that. To make cakes, you got to have milk, butter, sugar, flour, eggs, and strawberries. Greenhouse. Yes, I got to get into greenhouses. I got to put some greenhouses down so I can start making some money off that. Greenhouses in FS22 are simple. You only need water for them, so I'd have to get a water tanker, and I got the perfect place to go get water. I believe if I draw it, well, I'm going back to 19 here. If I draw it from a river, it should be free unless they change that. So we'll go ahead and give that a quick test. Well, I don't say quick test, but we're going to have to put down some greenhouses. Maybe over by the house is what we can do. Oh, and I tried doing some landscaping around the house as well, just before I started recording, and it did a little bit, and then some of the areas would not landscape at all. So if you can remember when FS19 came out with landscaping, it came out with it maybe like about a month and a half, 2 months after 19 came out. On the base game maps, we had some areas, especially in Ravenport, to where the ground just would not terraform for what you were asking it to. I'm having the same issue with the house over there, so it is what it is. Let's leave it there and it'll be fine. So first time harvesting sorghum in 22. I did it quite a bit in 19, especially on the map Hawks Bay. I know we did it. Actually, that may be the only place I've done it now that I think about it, but we definitely did it there. So I was kind of hoping the second day I was going to get lucky and boom, a harvester was going to be on sale. You know what's going to happen is this harvester will be on sale. Now the thing is, it would have to be this particular harvester because I'm kind of going for a John Deere kind of a thing here a little bit, because I know 19 was kind of the release of John Deere in the base game, and I really didn't use John Deere. I mean, I used it a bit. We used it on the Pacific Northwest. I think we had the 8R on the Pacific Northwest, and we did it, and that was basically used by a worker. Green Mountain Forest, I think I had a modded John Deere harvester in there, so maybe that's where I used a little bit of it. Yeah, and I also, after getting episode 1 done, like I said, I recorded it. I'm recording this on the Monday it got released. I recorded it just as FS22 came up before I went to work, and I felt like at the end I had plenty of time to get the episode recorded. And wow, I didn't have much time after all. I just barely got to work on time. So I kind of wrapped up the video kind of quick. We didn't get much done, but at least we got it started. So I did want to get a video out of FS22 the day it got released. And I was hoping to get more into the video. I was shocked when I looked down at the time, like, wow, I've been recording already for half an hour. Time just flew by. But now that I'm home from work, got a little time to get some things situated here. Got my steering wheel pretty well situated. For some reason, the dead zones went back to 14%. My dead zones are at 0. That's the way I like them, especially if you got no problem with them. And getting all the keys bound up correctly the way you want to have them is also nice. I'm hoping this when the weekend comes, I got a little bit long weekend because here in the States it'll be Thanksgiving weekend. So hopefully I'll get a little chance to kind of fiddle with the manual transmission kind of thing, see how that kind of goes. It's kind of interesting, I just realized, because we do have crop destruction on, but as I'm harvesting this, the stems from the sorghum is not deforming or collapsing on itself. Did I get the pipe? Okay, so I got the pipe keyed up right. That's good. But that is a nice long auger arm. I probably could have gone with a bigger header, honestly. But since this is just a starter harvester, it's not going to be too bad. The one thing I got to get used to for a while, as we all know, in 19, and we've been here long enough in 17, I've had mods to where the headers let me harvest at double the speed. But it's okay. We don't have that much to do. Well, I say don't have that much to do. I'm used to seeing a field this size and getting it done in no time flat. It's going to take me a little bit longer than usual to get this done. But this here, I should be able to feed the chickens. That's why, this is why I'm harvesting it first. I could just go back into the shop page and make sure that they do take sorghum. They should take, okay, I got to check now because now it's going to bug me. Construction, animals, chickens. Yes, wheat, barley, and sorghum. Okay. We are good to go, and so are the chickens. Now we could buy the, I keep calling it the granary so I can make flour and sell flour. I'll make more off it that way. And we may go ahead and do that. I don't know how much we're going to get here for sorghum. And I don't know how much food the chickens are going to take. But if they don't take that much and we get enough, then maybe we'll go buy the granary and maybe take some down, at least start making some flour. And I can sell it. I'll get more by doing flour than if I were to sell the grain outright. Yep, got weeds in that field already. It's been one day, it's got weeds. I'm kind of disappointed a little bit in the way they got the weeds still. It's basically 100% weeds or no weeds. But it is what it is. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get the pipe out. We'll just go ahead and tab over to our lovely little John Deere. Wait, is there crop destruction on the weeds? Alright, so that really wasn't a thing in 19, was it? So by running over the weeds disappear. Alright. So if you're also wondering about the rocks, am I going to do crop destruction on these things? Does sorghum grow back? Or is it kind of like cotton to where it doesn't? I have no idea. But as for the rocks, if you got rocks on, you don't have to pick them up right away. You can leave the rocks in the field. But when you go do work in the field, there's rocks into it, you're going to damage your equipment a little bit faster. You can sell rocks. They don't sell for that much, but look into doing the rocks when we get all the fields ready probably for next season. So it's good to know that the auger does fit over the trailer. Let's go ahead and finish up this harvest here. And then, like I said, we'll go ahead and get ourselves some chickens. Especially when I get a full trailer of sorghum. Get ourselves some chickens. We can start, well, they can start making some eggs and start reproducing. And then we'll look into some greenhouses and we'll go buy a water tank and we'll start also producing, I don't know, I'm thinking strawberries maybe. Just one more quick pass and we'll have all the sorghum harvested up. And then I won't need this header again until next season. So, but hopefully by next season we'll have a few more fields to take care of. I'm kind of questioning, I know in episode 1 I said I want to do olives and grapes, a vineyard right away. I shouldn't say vineyard because we're not really doing wine with it. But that's going to cost quite a bit amount of money to do that. So I may plant some cereal crops in those fields for the first season or so until we get some money really rolling in here. And speaking of money, oops, I need to empty this out first of all. So that trailer must hold maybe 33,000 liters. Maybe that's what the 33 cubic meters is. It's like 33,000 liters. Is that what I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, let's fold that in. Oh, I got my HUD turned off. I need to turn that back on. Yep. Let's do... Yep, turn that there, and HUD's back on. There we go. That way I know what I'm pressing and doing. And let's go ahead and fold up the combine. I'm on the header. I think I got my buttons backwards, maybe. From what I'm used to having. Change that. Oh, that's right. I'm hitting the button because that's not mapped either. Yeah, I gotta go in and take care of that. Can I sneak the header in here? I don't think so. That's not going to fit in there. Nope. Not at all. So the header's going to have the header's going to sit out in the weather conditions for a while. And attach that. Let's go ahead and park this away. Now, unless the sale comes up on a sunflower / corn header, I may lease that one because we do have one field. Oh yeah, and by the way, I fixed the keys for the zooming in and zooming out. So field 72 is the one we just harvested. 77 is the one we cultivated in that first episode. 78 is the field that we bought that is cultivated. Field 79 has sunflowers in it. So I may not even harvest them. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it to lease a header to do that small of a field. But if a sale comes up on one, then maybe we'll buy one. I don't know how much I want to get into it. I thought about buying the, what's it called? The oil processing plant. All right. No, that's great processing. Oh, the debris crusher's right here? Wow, that is so close. Oh, wow, there's more production areas here than I thought there was. Oil mill. Good, so the rock crusher is right here. Sweet, I did not know it was that close to the farm. So when I pick up rocks on my field, I was going to go right on down the road. I can't tell if there's rocks in this field or not. All right. Let's go over to the chicken pen. We'll get ourselves, like I said, 1 rooster, 9 hens. The hens will be young ones. So it's kind of interesting with crop destruction on. Harvested sorghum does not get crushed, apparently. Does traffic come down this road? I have not been paying attention if it does or doesn't. I think it does. Just have to keep my mind on that. I did some landscaping over here. Yep, traffic does come on down this road. I was like, boy, I put dirt there, but it looked like concrete. It is dirt. All right. And this should empty out the back. I'm just curious, can we transport chickens? They used to be able to, not in 19. 17, I think we were, or is that a mod? Where are animal trailers? Animal transports. That's just for horses. Is that just for horses? So that's sheep, pigs, cows. So you can't transport chickens. Cannot transport chickens. So let's come over here. We want 1 rooster. Sorry, just chickens provide you with eggs. Yeah, that's what we know. Yeah, I want 1. How do you... Okay, so I got to buy 1 rooster. There we go. And then we're going to come over to... Okay. And then we're going to come over here. So there's 2 types of chicken. Well, I don't say 2 types of chickens. You can buy chickens that are 6 months old. And I think they'll start producing eggs right away. But we're going to buy some young ones here. I think I can see Ronnie the rooster running around in the background. It's kind of neat. Yep, so there we go. We got ourselves 10 chickens. Ronnie the rooster. And of course some hens here. Let's go ahead and feed them some sorghum, I hope. And did I map this key right? I did. So they barely took anything. It was like 22,000 liters I had. And they barely took any. So they took 750 liters. I don't know in 22. If anyone knows, leave a comment below. Does anyone know how long the feed trough is good for? I'm trying to remember. I think in 17 it was good for what, 10 days? And in 19, the problem is in 19 I've been playing with seasons on for so long. I want to say 6 days? I don't know. But if anyone knows... Wait, does it tell me down here? Does it tell me somewhere? I'm just missing it. Either way, I think I'm missing it. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, their productivity is at 0. No eggs. It should show their productivity eggs. I thought it showed their health somewhere. Oh, health for the rooster is there. Oh, it's right here. It's at 0. That'll get better. We know that. It'll get better. Let's go ahead and put some grain into our silo. I'm just going to store it there for now. Don't want to sell it because I don't know what I want to do with it. So I kind of forgot how much this grain silo holds. So if I go to here, storage. All right, so it doesn't tell me. Sorghum. So sorghum right here is... It tells you what the prices are currently for sorghum, and it shows you all the places I can sell sorghum at. If I come on down here, show price fluctuations, you can see we're in October. So the price of sorghum is going up, and it peaks, looks like, in January. So when you see the green, that means the price goes up that month. Up, up, and up. When you see red, that's when it starts to go down. So it's like January, February is when I would want to sell it. So it looks like... Yeah, but see here, it doesn't tell you how much it was actually going for, does it? All right, so how do you compare pricing here? So currently it's going for like about 500-ish, right? 500-ish, and we're in October. So is each one like $100? So let's just say 500. 650, maybe 750 in January. If each row is $100 per. I will say this, I've been in this price page a couple times. I'm not a fan of it right off. Maybe it's something I just got to get used to, or maybe they need to add something. Because I mean, it shows me where the low parts and the high parts are, but it's not showing me the pricing on the side here to show me how much of a difference it actually is. Is each bar $25 difference? Is each bar $50? I don't know. What I want to see is flour. Where is flour? So see, if I click on flour, it shows me the best time to sell flour is in January as well, but I have no idea how much it is. But if I go back to here, we can see flour sells not for that much more. So why would I want to make flour for? Yeah, so see, it's kind of hard to see how much I could get it for in January. So right now, I can get like 500. So yeah, let's go here. Flour. Flour currently is at the best price, $5.59 at the bakery. And if we go up here to sorghum, I can sell it for $5.16. So it's not that much of an increase. So paying that much for production building right now, probably not worth it, right? At least I don't think so. Let's go drop off the trailer. I can see this one shed that I bought. I'm like, that'll be good for a little while. I can see the way I buy things. Probably not for as long as I would think. There we go. Takes a little time to detach things once in a while now, too. Alright, so now what I want to do is, before we go anywhere, we're going to place down a few. Should I say a few? Do I want to do a few or just one? I think we'll start off with one. I don't want to get too crazy on the cash. Is that under construction? Production? So you can also, instead of buying a facility, I can place my own facility down if I wanted to. That's a spinnery, which we'll get into. Orchards, nope. Greenhouses, here we go. So 3, 5, or 10. I mean, we got the cash. How big is... Alright, so it's big, but it's not that big. And rotate it like this. And... Can I sneak it? Do we own this property over here? Looks like we do. How far can I get to the railroad tracks? Alright. So maybe we'll start just by putting them here. And a little bit off the road, I would think. Right there is good. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. So the one thing we do need, obviously, is a water tanker. We need to go ahead and get this greenhouse some water. So let's go on up to the store. I'll try to drive in first person a little bit more. And I still got the front loader with a pallet fork on it. Now, I'm also not going to give my opinion about the game for a while. I haven't been in it long enough to say basically anything. But if I want a couple of first impressions, I am playing with the graphics on max. And I'm also playing in 4K, obviously, because I'm playing in max. But looking at the detail, and I would say the color seems better to me than it was in 19. But that's all comes down to preference, I would think. The sky, I haven't really had a chance to really look at it too much yet. But the one thing I will take a quick look at in the sky, let's get on out here. Yeah, the clouds definitely, I think before the sky clouds were just like kind of like hovering over you and on the edges of the map. Like if I were to look way down there, it's always clear even if it was raining. So maybe I have to wait till see if it rains at some point what it looks like. Anyways, let's go in here and, well, we'll just check the page here. They added a couple more. Luckily it's nothing. Was that already there? Maybe I didn't scroll. I was looking for the arrows. Oh, I was not looking down here. Alright, not a big deal. Because it's nothing I would have bought anyway, so we're fine. So I gotta scroll here. What's this box for? Oh, packs. This is another thing in Farming Simulator 22. So if you're kind of like don't know what you're looking, well, you know what you're looking for, but you don't know where to find it. So say like, oh, I want to do some chaff, or I want to do olives or potatoes. So say like I want to do olives. There are certain tractors that go up and down the rows for olives. You can see this is all the equipment that you can use on olives. And if you go back, say you want to do wood chips, and you're looking for like a wood chipper. So here's a wood chip. Boy, wood chippers. Did wood chips prices go up? Because all this equipment is expensive. A McCormick, huh? A special tractor for doing wood chips? Either way, so you got packages. You can go on there. Objects we know about. I need to go on here. I think it's going to be under animals to get the water tanker. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get this one right here. And give me my Michelin tires. Or don't give me my Michelin tires. All right, we'll go with Trelleborg. And do I want to go with wide tires for an extra 500? I can't help myself with wide tires, but we're going to do that. So 10 grand. Yep, we're going to buy that because we need that. And eventually, I will be back here to go ahead and get ourselves a trailer because... what am I going to do here? We're going to have 3 options, I believe. Lettuce, tomato, and strawberries. That's right, strawberries. Alright, so let's go on down to the sweet spot to get ourselves some free water, I hope. If the water's not free, then I might as well just get myself a water tanker at the house and put that down and pay for it there. Wow, I can barely hear the horn. How about if I get out of the vehicle? Wow. What if I get closer? It's like I'm at a hearing test and you gotta listen for the little beeps and hit the button when you hear the beep. Okay, that horn is a little on the soft side. So here we are. If you're wondering where we are on the map, let me go ahead and get the map out because I did put the map away. Let me get the big map out. Can we see where we are? I can't move the mouse, but if you look at kind of the bottom right hand corner where it says field number 57, you see like a little bit of an arrow there. That's where we are. Actually, if I turn it up there, how about if I just, you know what, Peanut, if you just go here, it might be easier for the viewers to see where the heck you are. Yeah, so here's our field, here's our shed and our silo and everything right over here. You got this little, like a little bit of a chili pepper kind of a design going here. That is where we are, and I'm holding up traffic. I do apologize. I'm the new farmer in town. Give me a break. All right, so the question is this going to be free? Well, actually, the question is, can I actually draw from this? I probably should have the HUD up so I can see. Start filling. Well, let's start filling. I'm getting water, and there's no charge for it. So free water over here in Elmcreek. The Elmcreek is not rolling off my tongue on these first couple of episodes. Now, luckily, I did watch a video on... it wasn't actually on greenhouses, but they were kind of over animals, and greenhouses were a quick one. On the animals, the kind of interesting thing, because the animals, I think I was trying to get to this earlier when I was talking about the chickens. We're going to have chickens, sheep, and cows on this map. That's what we need because that goes into production, kind of. So that's the 3 animals that we're going to have. I'm not going to have pigs or horses. But yeah, cows do not take silage for food, but you do need the silage to make TMR for the cows. So all the way up until 19, depending on what cow pastures and such you were using, silage, you could just feed the cows straight up silage and they'd be mostly happy with it. But in, I almost said 19, in 22, from what I saw, what they were showing me is, yeah, silage is not something you can just straight up feed the cows. You actually have to mix it on up. And after we top off the greenhouses, I do want to double check the sheep. Can I feed sheep grass, or is it just hay? Not too sure. So we bought a few amount of stuff here. So we're starting off with $2 million in our bank account, but we do owe the bank $2 million now as well. I'm left with $577,000. And every time I do pay off the debt, I will have to pay it off via the XML file because the game does not want me to have this much cash on me right away. Alright, so we are unloading water into the lovely little greenhouse that we have here. Left mouse button to open the doors. So if we come on in here, lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries. We'll be doing strawberries for cakes in the future. So let us start with lettuce. Okay, 64 water for 32 lettuce. $64 water for 128 strawberries. All right, so wait, before we go on and do this, let's go to my favorite page here. Nope, nope, nope. Where are we going to be here? Look at all the stuff that we can make here. Raisins, oh yeah. Strawberries. Go for like 300 at the best, that I can see right now. Tomatoes. Go for a lot more than strawberries. And lettuce. Hello, lettuce. How are you doing? That is showing pretty darn good. But the prices do fluctuate. So I think we're going to go ahead and start off with lettuce. That's what I think we're going to go ahead and do. Let's go back in here. Let us make lettuce. And activate. Now, did this get changed? All right, so when I click on lettuce, you can do a couple things. Change output mode. Right now, it'll just store it. So pallets will show outside, and even though the pallets are full, it will store it for quite a while. I could also do to where it just outright sells it, and I think it sells it for the current best price going on the map. I don't know. I've always had that problem when things sell outright. I don't know if there's just selling to the best price. Who's ever offering the best price, that's where it goes to. I could also go to where it says distributing. Distributing means that if you own a production plant and it requires lettuce, and you can have it distribute there, it'll take the lettuce from here and distribute it right to the distributing plant. Right now, we're going to go on to just storing, because I want to be able to sell it when we want to sell it so we can watch the money go on up. How much water did that... Oh, so this holds a lot of water. No problem. Can I go over to the other one too? Oh, sweet. So this is the biggest greenhouse that you can buy in-game. And yeah, we're going with lettuce. Do I want to leave the doors open or... No, we'll leave them closed, I guess. It's too bad they don't spray the water. Either way. But if we come out here, this is where the lettuce should spawn. Right there. So hopefully by next episode we'll have a good amount of lettuce. It will be October. I'm assuming the sunflower, is the sunflowers and canola that we got down there will be ready. I don't know if it's worth me harvesting that stuff just because it's such a small field. Oh, the one thing before we go, let's go back into, because I want to check on the sheep here. Construction, animals, sheep. If I just click on here, that should be grass, hay, and grass, hay, water. So you can outright feed them grass. Now, the only thing I don't know in 22 yet is their, will the grass decompose like it does in Seasons, the Seasons mod at like 19, or does it not decompose? I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to hold off onto the sheep probably until the beginning of next year. We're doing pretty good today. Our second day here, we got some chickens. It'll take a while for them to produce some eggs, but we should have some lettuce. I don't think lettuce will show up here until I get like 600 liters, but that should be kind of interesting to see. Did I give myself enough room to come in here? Oh, I got myself plenty of room. So we're probably going to buy a trailer to transport the lettuce and all that kind of stuff in the future. No autoloader, so I will be doing it with a pallet fork. That ought to be fun for me. But now that I got my game, my steering wheel, my Satec side panel almost to where it needs to be, I'm doing a lot better. Episode 1, yeah, I felt like I rushed that, and I do apologize for it. But I was excited to get a video going. I thought I had more time to record it, and I didn't. So I feel like I rushed that episode on Elk. But now episode 2, we got some harvesting done. We bought some more stuff, as we can see. Yeah, so I think a $2 million loan is what we're looking at. That's what we're kind of started with. The $2 million loan so far bought us the property that we have. We got ourselves a farmhouse, the chickens, a silo, a shed, a greenhouse. We got ourselves a John Deere 6R? It's a 6R, right? Yeah, it's a 6R. A water tanker, front loader for the pallets and all that. A harvester, a trailer, and a header. Not bad. That's not even 1.5 million. So I got $500,000 more to spend. But hopefully some things will come on sale. Definitely going to want to buy a seed drill. and maybe a planter, but also we'll look into possibly, well, like I said, I don't want to buy nothing until we need it. But it's kind of hard not to buy things we're at the beginning stage. You just want to buy, buy, buy. So speaking of buy, I think it's time for me to say bye and end this episode. Yeah. So next episode will be October. Like I said, not sure what we're going to do yet. I'm sure we'll find something to do. If not, we'll do some contracts. I'm just kind of curious. I haven't even looked at the contracts yet. Where are the contracts here? Baling, cultivating. I could use my own equipment for harvesting. Is there harvesting going on? Harvesting Field 73. Harvest the oats and take the product to Gold Crest Valley. That's a long drive. Field 73. It looks like a big field because they got a big combine. Well, I say big. I don't know the map well enough to know what Field 73 looks like or where it is. If it's down here, I'm already in trouble. Wait. 73 is there. That said Field 73, did it not? Harvest oats in Field 73. I thought Field 73 was withered. Field 73, the crops are withered. So how does that work, game? I can't harvest withered crops. Anyways, so if you're going to, before you take harvesting contracts, you may want to double check that because I think that might be a bit of a problem. Have no idea what that is. Anyways, I got to stop rambling and get this video going so I can have it ready for you guys. Well, it'll be for tomorrow. Yeah, so that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Elm Creek. But until then, have a good one.